Good afternoon.
How did you get on with your class this morning?
Oh, not too bad, but I think the listening part is more difficult for me.
Yes. My name is Han. Can you tell me your full name?
My full name is Lê Thu Giang, but you can call me Giang for short.
Now in the first part, I'd like to ask you some questions about yourself.
Please.
Are you a student or a worker?
I'm a second-year student at Hanoi National University of Education, majoring in teaching English.
Why did you choose your major?
I chose this major simply because some of the following reasons. First of all, I'm really into English, and my dream is to become a teacher one day. And the second reason, the sector of English is, a big trend, and I want to get a high salary job after I graduate. And the last reason is I want to follow my mother's footsteps. She is a teacher that many people respect. Yes, that's all.
Okay. Then, I'd like to hear your opinion about cohabitation.
Thank you for interesting questions. Cohabitation is more popular in the young, but I strongly disagree with this because some of the reason. Cohabitation may be the good way for saving times. Many people believe that because they can share with each other, they can share necessity, they can share something like rented rooms with your partner. But I think it's very hard to ease the financial strain because splitting the expenses is very hard. Furthermore, cohabitation have a bad effect on health. The unexpected pregnancy, abortion, and some contagious disease like syphilis are some examples of this.
Yeah, thank you. Let's move on to part 2. Now I'm going to give you a topic and I'd like you to talk about it for 1 to 2 minutes. You will have 1 minute to prepare. Here's your card.
Yeah, thank you.
Are you ready?
Yes, I think.
You can start now.
Yeah. The holiday I want to share with you is Tết holiday, which is the most typical one in Vietnam. Let me see. It comes on the 1st of January. So, according to lunar calendar, so it has another name is Vietnam Traditional Lunar New Year. Moving to the point of meanings, it has lots of benefits. Not only is the time for people to rest after hard-working year, it is also the time for people to reunion with their family. No matter where they live or worked, they always return to show respect to your parents, their parents and their relatives and friends. So let me see. For some reason, so Tết holiday has a variety of activities similar similar to Christmas in Western country. Tết holiday is the longest holiday in Vietnam. We have about 10 days off, and before 3 official days, we have a week to prepare everything. Parents maybe take their children to parents can take their children to enjoy spring flowers market and maybe buy them new clothes. Sometimes they can go to supermarket to buy lots of food. Furthermore, we are doing the typical food is chung cake. Chung cake has the food has rice which is wrapped in banana leaves, and I think the taste is very interesting. On New Year Eve, children will get lucky money and wear new clothes, while adults will maybe watch some TV gala or maybe play some games. After that, later at night, when the clock strikes 12 o'clock, when the watch strikes 12 o'clock, with the comings of the new year, people will enjoy the fireworks display. And in 3 official days, people will celebrate the important occasion with parents, friends, and maybe teachers. They can have a big meals, and they can play some games after that. And consequently, I think those are the reason I love that.
Yes, thank you.
Good afternoon.
Good afternoon.
My name is Dan. Can you tell me the full name?
My full name is Lâm Thu Hà.
And in the first part, I would like to ask you some questions about yourself. Okay. Questions number 1. Can you tell me something about your hometown?
Well, my hometown is a small village in Hưng Yên province. It takes me about 2 hours to come here from the capital city. It is clean and peaceful, and people are very friendly. So I think that is a good place to live in.
Okay, thank you. How often do you visit your hometown?
Well, not much, to be honest. I only go to visit once a year on the 10th holiday to see my grandmother and relatives, because now I'm very busy with my studying and life.
Well, have you ever traveled to other places? What
Yes.
are they?
Yes, I have. I remember I had a long journey to from the south to the north of Vietnam, across some areas like Ho Chi Minh City, Da Nang, Huế, and so on. But the place I like most is Đà Lạt because of its natural beauty.
And tell me some benefits of traveling.
The first thing, I suppose that traveling helps to broaden your knowledge, and next you can make new friends and get interesting and challenging experience in life.
Yeah. Okay. Okay. Let's move on to part part 2. In part 2, I would like to give you a topic and I would like you to talk about for 1 to 2 minutes. Before you talk, you will give a cue card and think in 1 minute what you have to say. Here is the cue card. Thank you. Are you ready?
Yes, I'm ready.
Okay, you can start.
I love food, so there are many foods I like to eat. But if I have to choose, the most favorite food is beef stew. And the beef stew is a homemade food. You can have it in many restaurants. And actually, beef stew tastes absolutely delicious. It has a creamy texture and the smell are very aromatic. It also looks attractive. My mom often cooks the food very well. She often stew the beef with the carrots and potatoes as a combination of vegetables and meat. This food can be eaten with the bread, some sliced bread or some rice in the rainy days or in the cold winter. It is a wonderful experience. I like this stew very much for many reasons. The first one, this food is so easy to prepare as well as to cook. And the second one, if you eat beef stew moderately, it is good for your health because it contains many nutrients like protein, vitamin, fat, and fiber. So this is the reason why I love the food.
Okay, thank you.